Oh, pardon me just a moment here. All right, oh, I'm fine. Oh, there we go. All right, everyone. Oh, welcome to Canada, everyone. So good to see you all here. And so good to see there's no snow either, eh? Yes. Well, gather round, everyone. Gather round. Come in here as I tell stories of Christmases in Canada, one of the largest countries in the world. Who am I, you may ask? Well, I am no stranger to the Canadian wilderness. Through my travels, I have seen Christmas traditions and customs, both wonderful and quite fascinating. I truly have seen it all. But you don't mind if I sit now, do you? Ah, good. Yes, I was looking for the perfect Christmas tree. You do know that Canada grows most of the world's Christmas trees, right? Yes, over 1 million trees on 100,000 acres every year. Ah, that is a lot of looking, let me tell you. Oh, well, oh, much better. Now, with a country as large as Canada, and its people from so many different backgrounds, the First Nations peoples, the French and English, the Ukrainian, and the German, it should not come as a surprise that many of Canadians' Christmas traditions and customs are both quite different and quite wonderful depending on what part of Canada you visit or whose home you might be in. For example, some people in certain parts of Canada await the arrival of Santa Claus, while others await La Père Noël. And still, some people in some parts of Canada know nothing of either. Can you believe that? Well, let me ask all of you. Do you believe in Santa Claus? Yes. Good, me too. Well, make no mistake about it. Our lovely Canada is quite wonderful and quite special to Santa Claus or Le Père Noël, or some people call him Papa Noel. Well, what country do you think Santa visits first on Christmas Eve?
Canada.
Canada, that's right. And where do you think Santa finds the fastest and smartest reindeer?
Canada.
Canada, that's right. And where do you think Santa and Mrs. Claus have their lovely summer home? Miami Beach, that's right, yes. Even Santa can only take so much snow, let me tell you. Yes. Well, you might still be wondering what in the world can be so different about the holidays up in the Great White North, eh? Well, I'll tell you what, plenty. Like many of the traditions and customs of the holidays different across the United States, German and Swiss customs in Pennsylvania, or Scandinavian customs in Minnesota or Wisconsin, so too do the customs and traditions of Canada reflect the differences of its people who come from places all over the world. So one year on my travels across the beautiful Canadian provinces, from the snow-capped mountains of British Columbia to the west, to Newfoundland in the east, I decided to check out these beautiful traditions myself. He's making a list. He's checking it twice. He's gonna find out who's naughty or nice. Santa Claus is coming to town. Oh, you remember that song? Good. Scared the pants off of you when you were a kid, didn't it? Yes. Yeah, does it now? Well, someone might be a little naughtier than they need to be then. People often do ask me, though, how does Santa know who's naughty or who is nice? Well, he has his ways. In some traditional Canadian homes, Santa has special help determining who's naughty or nice. They're strange characters who travel from home to home wearing unusual costumes, and these people are called relatives. No, they're called Belsnickels. Belsnickels, as the story goes, on Christmas Eve, Canadian children have not been particularly good throughout the year. Not only will they expect some coal in their stocking, but they'll expect a visit from the devilish Belsnickels who will grab them up and take them away. Frightening, isn't it? Yes. But we would never allow that to happen. But I will tell you this, Canadian children are particularly good this time of year. That brings us to January 6th, the Feast of the Epiphany. When my friends to the north, the Inuit children expect the arrival of Nalioks. Nalioks are strange characters much like Belsnickels, and they travel from home to home carrying sticks in their hands. The children sing carols to the Nalioks as they bang their sticks on the ground, and then the children are asked questions about their behavior throughout the year. And if the children answer with a truthful heart, the Nalioks will then open their bags, and children will receive good presents to all the good boys and girls. Yes. Speaking of presents, my favorite gift, of course, is the gift of food. Yes. Nothing I like more than in in Quebec, the French tradition of a late dinner on Christmas Eve after midnight mass called La Réveillon. Oh, La Réveillon. Oh, I can almost taste the tortilla. It's a savory meat pie right now. Now, the tortilla has good company and a golden brown turkey soup with cranberries and my favorite side dish, de la farce, which is made of mashed potatoes, stuffing, and ground meat. Pardon me while I reflect. Oh, wait, don't forget dessert. 4 or 5 desserts to be exact. My favorite being La Bouche de Noël. It's a chocolate cake drizzled with icing and shaped into a Yule log. Yes, and of course, sometimes served the rich plum pudding, which is a favorite of my British-Canadian friends. Pardon me again while I reflect. Speaking of the British, from the British comes a very unusual holiday. December 26th, called Boxing Day. That's when all the Christmas gifts you didn't want are taken back to the store, and then everyone lines them outside and people duke it up to see who gets in first. Actually, the tradition is to give a small gift to a servant or tradesman as thanks for service well done throughout the past year. This harkens back hundreds of years to England, where it was the tradition for churches to open their alms boxes and the contents be shared with those in need. It's a beautiful holiday tradition, if I say so myself. Well, my friends, as you can clearly see, the traditions and customs of the Christmas season from all over the world have made their way here to Canada, and the people of this proud nation have made these traditions their very own. People often do ask me, though, if there truly is a Canadian Santa Claus. Well, truth be told, I have never actually seen him myself. Face to face, that is. But all of you would do well to keep your eyes wide open. Or he might be right in front of you, and you might not even know it. My friends, I do have to go. There's much for me to do before the big day. But before I leave you all, I want to leave you with this very special wish. Especially in troubling times, it is very important for each and every one of you to have the merriest of Christmas and the happiest of holiday. Please spend them however or wherever you may be. And of course, do not forget, be nice. But not only will you have to answer to the likes of Papa Noel, but you might also have to answer to the Nollyhooks, and they can be mean little characters, let me tell you. My friends, once again I wish you Joyeux Noël, Merry Christmas! Okay, do we have time?
We have a few minutes. If you would like to take your picture with Père Noël, please make a line stop.